miles an hour is pit road speed, and they're going to be needing tires before they need fuel in that pit window on these rough and tumbled 24-degree banks. Here comes the pace car pulling down off the track. The Emory Healthcare 500, race number 25 here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, as our pole sitter, Denny Hamlin, brings them down, is green.
Still there, 3 wide, inside. Still there. Still there.
No idea how we held on to this car this first lap. Oh my gosh, it's sideways.
3 wide, inside, 3 wide, 3 wide.
Oh my gosh, we're so close to getting hit and so loose. We made so much contact with people on that first lap. It was insane. Like, how did we not spin this thing out? Biffle, I need broom. Oh my gosh. Whew, boy. We could breathe. 31st though, but I don't even care about that. I just want to make sure that we survive that first lap. Holy smokes. We can make up track position. I'm not afraid of that. I was just afraid of spinning out. I mean, we probably won't going to catch the leaders, especially if this thing stays green, with how fast drivers with the high ratings tend to do, or tend to go at these types of tracks. I doubt we'll see the leaders, so oh my gosh. That was probably one of the more stressful first laps of a race I've had in a while, if I'm being 110% honest. That was a little nerve-wracking. We got sideways quite a bit. Almost got sideways there just trying to get around Patrick Arpanier. I mean, I'm not really running for anything. I mean, we pretty much are locked, I think. 330 divided by 2, right? So that would be like 160 something. So yeah, we're pretty much locked. Well, now I gotta finish that math. Oh, what am I saying? That's easy. It's 150, 150, 165. So yeah, 165. I can't believe I had to think on that one. But yeah, 165. Yeah, we're locked to go into the chase in first in points. Not that it really means anything right now. In a couple seasons, going in as the regular season champ will mean more, but... And we have 6 wins with only 2 races to go. No one's gonna... Yeah, we'll be fine, so... It's no point in stressing. But... Anyway. 7 laps in. Let's get this out of the way. Welcome, everybody, to Atlanta for the Emory Healthcare 500. Love this version of Atlanta. Oh gosh, these day to nights are just gorgeous. I'm thinking before the 2011 season comes out, I'm probably going to definitely be taking a small little break, so it's going to reflect in our upload schedule at the end of this season. We've been pretty good about coming like bang, 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 like new seasons every, you know, right afterwards. Not much off time, but I think we're going to take a little bit of time to get a few things squared up. Pole sitter Denny Hamster. I'm not saying I like you, Denny, but I really do like that look of that car. But I would like to, yeah, get a few things squared up for the next season. Take my time. Also give a little extra time, you know, I'm going to do my Dirt Series recordings differently as well, like a little bit less far in advance for pre-recordings, so that way I can kind of keep up with live or current requests and stuff. I've realized that I kind of dropped the ball on that one. For this stuff, it's easy. But if it's a subscriber and they're wanting to be a part of the series or something, like, it sucks to make them wait months. So I'm going to be changing that up a little bit for 2011. But yeah, I really want to dig into some track stuff with day to night transitions. I would love to do day to night transitions on the dirt tracks. I think that'd be so much fun. Like, I don't know. Like, we could even just make it where it just goes from day, no sunset, anything like that. Just make it just switch to night. But we would have it on a timer, so I know how many laps to run, so I could just throw a caution, call it the, you know, the end of the first stage or something, and then the second part of the race is at night. I don't know, just little things I've been thinking about that I would like to do, especially being at this track. I actually want to touch base with Maddie. We briefly mentioned back, I think it was this past month. I'm recording this, well, you're seeing this. Wow. This thing just pushed like a mother up the track. It just like lost grip. Recording this in December. You aren't seeing this probably, I think it's April. So, but I talked to Maddie, I think it was sometime in December or late November, about him and I, about putting together a list of our favorite versions of all these tracks. Because we've run so many. I mean, him and Squared and Jaden are the only other 3 people that I can think of who have as much track time in this game. Well, there's other people too, don't get me wrong, but who do career modes like this. I know Michael Mertz does. He's got like 60-something thousand people following him. He just does like reenactments. Cody H Gaming, I think it is. Wow, we are just gonna gobble the 29 car up there. So I mean, there's other people out there. I mean, I'd like to think, like, the reason why I'm working on this, I was talking to Maddie about it, though, is because we have a lot of tracks that we both like, and we were talking about it, so that's why I kind of just came across with him. Between the two of us, I'd like to think we're probably pretty high up there in the, high numbers with people, like most lap times, most track time in NR2003. Adam does a lot of it too. Caldwell, he's been doing NR2. That's so nostalgic watching that. But yeah, so I do have some projects I want to work on. So this one's gonna end in I want to say it's the end of April, maybe the first week of May. I can't remember, and I apologize. But I'm thinking probably in June is when we'll pick up 2011. Gives me enough time to get things done. And also work on a project for... There's going to be some added stuff, so, in next season, that I'm super, 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 super excited to bring to you guys. I think it'll be fun. One thing, this might be a spoiler, but one thing that really resonated with me at the beginning of the 2009 season was Squared, Red Kusa. I don't know if that's actually Squared's real name, but that's what most people, I think, on the YouTubes know him by as. But he liked seeing me drive the different disciplines, like late model or dirt cars, trucks, whatever. So we're going to expand it in the 2011 season. A lot. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be a really, really fun season, and I'm really excited to be bringing it to you. So that's why I'm going to take some time to make sure I get all my ducks in a row. I have no grip up here. I can't run that highline through that turn, and I wasn't even trying to. I just took my entrance a little bit higher, and I had no grip up there. My tires aren't even yellow, and I have no grip. I love that. Like, it's just those little things. Like, I missed my line a little bit on entry, So I end up having to go in a little bit hotter than I want to, and the car just won't turn because it's not set up to do that. It's these little things that make this game so awesome. The sim. And just the customizable like things you can do with it, like, you know, like I'm talking about trying to make day-to-night tracks and stuff like that. Like, it's just, once you get into the nuts and bolts of things, and you understand what's going on, it can be pretty user-friendly. To a degree. But there's plenty of help out there, as long as you're willing to ask for it. Most people, I feel like, are able to help solve little problems or whatever. Anyway, I missed my entry a little bit, so I gotta slow it down. There we go. See, I'm catching on to that. If I miss my entry by a little bit on that entrance, I have to check it down in the middle, otherwise the rest of that turn is going to be garbage. How far back are we? We're 16 and a half, so we're about a half a track behind the leaders. We're going to go underneath you, Mr. Bliss.
Clear all around, all clear.
And he actually chops down on the nose of Bill, so gives me a little breathing room from Elliott. 4.5 back to the next car, so that's actually Bristol winner Jamie Big Mac McMurray. How far back am I to the leaders, though? 17 and a half. So, a green flag day. I would love to see a green flag day, but at the end of the day, like I said, it's definitely not going to result in a win. Leaders are so far gone. Tony Stewart, Kurt Busch, Carl Edwards, Clint Boyer, Kyle Busch, Jimmy Johnson. They are 4 seconds ahead of 7th place Jeff Gordon, who's with Ryan Newman, and then it's like 2 seconds back to Burton, and a half a second back to Ruderman. Oh, Bill. And Junebug. Alright, well, as long as I don't lose these guys' draft, I'll be alright. You know, it could be that I'm getting... Their draft is kind of giving me a little bit more speed when they were behind me closer, and it was throwing me off maybe just a little bit. I'm not sure. Let's see, we can go 38 more laps. Junior's quick, so I want to see if I can get past Bill and stay with Junior.
Wrong side. Still there.
3 and 4, I'm not as good as I am in 1 and 2, and that's... Bill.
Still out there.
Come on, bro.
4-1-2, clear.
Thank you. I root for your son every Sunday. Don't hit me. Thank you. Alright, so if Junior can kind of help pull me along down the front and back and through 1 and 2, I might be able to keep ahead of Bill Elliott fairly easily. Had to really get on it. I don't like this. I don't know why I did it.
Still there. Clear.
I want to leave the outside open for Junior. Well, he's not even there anymore.
You're doing a good job. You're way better than these guys. Now just take your way through. Take your time.
Ran a 29.5 on our last lap. We used to take that center of that turn roughly about 181, 185 in there. Now we can't even get past 175. I remember I wasn't very good at Atlanta. And I remember I went into an open server one night. It was like 2 in the morning. And I was sitting there with a notebook trying to edit my setup. And there was only one other person. Oh, we got a caution. Or not a caution, a smoker. But there was only one other person. So I'm just sitting there taking notes, trying to adjust my car, get it fast, because he was smoking me. And so we started chatting, whatever, and he's like, hang on. He closed the server, reopened it as a fixed server, and then I saved his setup. And he was like, don't drop below 180, 185 in the turns. If it's qualifying, stay above 185. And so I was like, all right, I'll try it. I've gotten so much better at Atlanta ever since that night. I used to be so bad at Atlanta. I mean, I'm not that great at it now, but I was a lot worse. I would like Junior to just kind of boot and scoot past me here, but he doesn't seem like he can. Like, I'm not trying to block him, I'm just running my line. It's like a bump or something right there. It just shoots me up the hill. Go ahead, Junebug.
Inside. 29, 346. Inside, inside. Stay high. Stay high. Clear all around, all clear.
Yeah, Bill. You could have gone any slower to pass me, buddy. I better not lose that draft because I had to wait for Bill Elliott to pass me, so I had to go in extra high because he had to go and make his pass.
30, 081.
I'll be so upset if I lose their draft because of that. Right front just went yellow. I felt that. Biffle, we're going a lap. Greg Biffle, wow. I'm going to lose their draft. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
29, 6, 5, 6. Outside, stay low. Clear.
That's extremely disappointing. I was running top 20. Like, I was cool with that. Just don't have the speed we used to have. I think I got leaders on my 6. Oh yeah, I got leaders. In case a caution comes out, I want to try to hold them off. Because, oh wait, we're not even close to pit stops. What am I saying? I was thinking about pit stops because my right front tires, my right side tires are just toast. Well,
29, 6, 5, 6.
depending on how you look at it, it could be relatively close. I'm trying.
Inside, inside.
Oh, I am done trying.
Clear all around, all clear. Inside. 3 wide, inside. Clear all around.
Have fun,
all clear.
boys.
Inside.
Carry on. Salute. I almost lost it on the backstretch. Not doing that anymore.
Still there. Still there.
I think I'm going to go old school NASCAR strategy here.
Clear all around, all clear.
So I go 26 more. That's 66 laps. I'm thinking pitting. I'm short pitting it, but we have seen these Atlanta races go green, so I don't know.
30, 3, 2, 4. Inside.
I have no control over this damn car though. It's so tight. We're just gonna fade back into the 40s. I feel like we're gonna gamble it. We're gonna short pit it by a good chunk too.
Outside. Clear all around, all clear. 45. Easy.
All right, pit stop. Where's my water? I need a sip of water.
Clear out, all around, all
Now the way this really would work out for us
45.
is if
Do not speed.
everybody gets through their pit stops and we end up with a caution.
1, 3.
I'm not even going the speed limit, so relax, spotter. 43, 44.
Big hard.
Shift to third, get on this little elevated banking on the apron here. And get ready to fly, Superman.
Be 3 wide, outside. Clear all around, all clear.
Just don't melt the tires too fast. We're gonna be fast though. I just don't know how much we'll make up on the actual leaders themselves since their consistency rating is so high.
Outside, stay low. Clear all around, all clear.
But I know the guys that we were competing with, we could probably make up some time. And then just pray to the racing gods, if it's meant to be today, that we'll get a timely caution. Not an untimely one.
Outside. Still out there. 28.
And if we do, hopefully it's not me.
Clear. Inside. Still there.
Little kiss to the wall.
Stay high.
Little kiss to McMurray and Reagan.
Clear. Inside.
Gonna try the outside here. I can't get held up. That's the problem with this strategy sometimes, is that
Still there.
when you're coming into slower cars and you're on this strategy, it really hurts because you're like, I don't have time to waste. You have to make up time.
Clear.
So it gets a little nerve-wracking. It makes me antsy. And I do make stupid mistakes. I mean, if you've been following this channel for the past couple of years, you know I do.
29.042.
I just don't know when they're going to pit. Trying to just also be gentle on the tires. We definitely burned them up a little bit on that opening lap. We were slipping and sliding around, ripping the high side. So, I mean, I'm trying to be better about it. So, we'll see.
28.786.
Because I don't have to go full speed either right now. And I'll still be faster. I'm still in the high 28s, whereas before I was running high 29. So that's a big improvement. So I don't have to stress too much. So we pit not too far off from the halfway point. We're gonna just let this thing roll out to the outside around Kane.
Still there. Clear.
I think we had a couple crashes and some incidents last time we were at Atlanta in the spring. I was trying to remember what exactly happened. I think we self-spun it off of turn 2 at one point. We were like next to Jimmy Johnson or something, I think it was. I had the team send a message over to Carl Edwards. I ended up holding up the 14. Carl took the lead. That's my olive branch to say our rivalry's over, buddy. Yeah, I can't find where the leaders are on the board, on the track right now. We are 2 laps down though in 39th, so Nemechek and Ambrose, they are our 2 DNFs right now, out with valve issues. I really wanted to sink it to the bottom, but I couldn't because of the biff. So I just had to kind of keep it up a groove and just take it easy. This wider entrance, kind of straighten out, take it off the turn, is working for us. It's funny, we were watching Gran Turismo, the movie, the other night, and he was saying something about taking the turn wider. He takes it at his own, like how he was hitting the turns differently, and he's like, it'll be faster. I'm like, obviously. Kristen's like, how do you know that? I was just like, this movie's from like based on 2013. I'm like, the outside lane can go faster, especially when you're trying to hit apex or something. If you're on the outside, you pinch him down. You can make passes on the outside too. But I was like, if you don't believe me, I got plenty of videos on YouTube about me talking about running the high side. It was a funny moment, not a ha-ha funny, I think.
Clear all around, all clear.
Wow, the leaders got bunched up quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, we definitely have some speed in this thing, but we've definitely been putting some time on these tires in comparison to a lot of these guys, and how far they're going to have to go on their tires during the second half of this race. So we still got to take these tires 42 more laps. Try not to step on it too quickly, too abruptly, none of that. Oh God.
Still there. 3 wide, inside.
I just slowed it down. I probably could have scooted around the 5, but it's not worth burning my tires up to pass the lapper and wherever Mark Martin's running. These guys have to be going fairly slow, so I'm slowing my pace down just the slightest bit. I'm in the low 29s right now. I know I could be running faster, but having to dabble up on the outside makes me nervous about wearing these tires too much. So the goal is just to keep maintaining it like a second faster than most of the cars. I know I'm probably not faster than the leader still, but hell, anybody remember Phoenix? Ugh. That race. 4 fresh tires, we still couldn't beat those guys. Reed. I think we're 3 wide. Alright, this one I have to kind of zipper do.
Clear.
Reed. I think he's pitting. After all that, you're pitting. Or you're just checking up because they're pitting. Okay. So this is going to get interesting now. People are starting to pit.
Clear all around, all clear. Side.
Just running the outside of Paul there. I'm up to 37th. I didn't even realize where I was at. Haven't really been paying much attention to the standings. It's no point right now. I thought Elliott was pitting. It looked like he kind of hiccuped in that turn or something. I wonder if in the future we should try for a two-stopper. Pit in laps of 30s. Kind of try F1 style strategy. I just don't know. I don't know if 30 laps is enough time. I'm getting nervous as I approach cars now because I don't know if they're pitting or not. I haven't heard the leaders pitting yet, so still waiting on that.
Still there. Clear all around, all clear. Clear all around, all clear.
Kevin drops down to the bottom pretty abruptly there. So thankfully he's out of our way. Who is that in front of me? It's Mike Bliss in the 40th position. He's kind of running even keel with me, so we'll see about where we stack up on our used tires compared to their new tires in a moment. Well, I don't think Mike Bliss is the model we should be trying to replicate ourselves off of. I realized I drove that one a little bit wide out, so I should swing it back down. Kyle Busch was one of the leaders. Trying to hang with him. That was a stupid idea. I was trying to hang with him to see if I could stay with him, stay on the lead lap, but instead I just abused my tires and they were like, no, screw you. I don't like what I'm seeing down there between Gordo and Boyer. Looks like they were hitting each other.
Side.
Almond stinker.
Clear all around, all clear. 2926.
Edwards is the leader still. This is probably one of the bigger cluster of cars I've seen since the green flag. Paul Menard's holding up Mr. Sadler.
Outside. Be 3 wide, outside. Stay low.
Elliott's
Clear all around, all clear.
super slow off that exit though, after we put him in the middle. Just trying to not overly abuse my tires. The 24 is right behind me, so I'm going to try to clear Sam, and then I'll let the 24 go.
Clear all around, all clear.
All right, Jeff, go. Pass me on the outside, can you? Well, never mind. Harvick's going to be coming down probably, so I'll just let him go. I think McMurray was for position, yeah. I tried to just kind of get out of the way, do the right thing. No. And then Harvick didn't even come down, so screw me, right? But right now we're just kind of hanging on. Oh, too much debris on track. There's got to be a crash. I hate when it gives me a debris caution. Life-saving, yeah, but it always just feels, I don't know. I don't like them. I want an actual crash. I feel like we're getting one of those phantom cautions from the early 2000s. But, actually, there's not that many cars 2 laps down either. We could pit, get some tires on this, and they pit about 10 or 15 laps ago, so we'd be in good shape. So we're getting ready to go green. We're all trying to kind of catch up right now. I have no idea what position I'm
All right,
in.
buddy, coming to the green here.
Things got really jumbled up there. We're not even catching up though, guys. Come on, catch up. It looks like they're gonna make it like
Green flag.
just in time. But we did pit, so I don't know. So we're in 21st. That was weird. That's weird. Gonna try to be very cautious early on, but I definitely think we have a car that can make some passes.
Outside. Be 3 wide, outside. Still out there. 31, 174. Still out there. Be 3 wide. Outside. Be 3 wide, outside, outside. Stay low.
Okay, 2 wide. Thank you.
Still out there. Clear. Outside.
I really would like to know if there was an actual crash or if it really was one of those phantom cautions.
7. Outside. Still out there. Still out there. Still out there. Clear all around, all clear.
Alright, so I can move up as far as like 16th. What am I in? 21st.
Outside.
Almendinger, I think, is a position.
Stay low. Clear.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, he is.
Good job. You're way better than these guys. Now just take your way through them. Take your time.
Next car I'm hunting is Big Mac McMurray. Alright. I think he's somewhere in this gaggle in front of me. We definitely have some speed on these guys. It's just, it's not a crazy amount like it was earlier. So I don't really think we're going to make any mad moves. We were trying to catch Martin Truex Jr. earlier in this race. It took 70 laps, but we just passed Martin Truex. Now we're back to trying to catch Jamie McMurray. He's a couple cars up according to the standings. He's actually the last, or the first car 1 lap down, so that'll be the end of the road for us at 16th. Unless like we get our lap back or something, but that's kind of funny. We were battling with trying to get that top 10. I think it was Jamie McMurray who was catching us in the spring. So now the shoe is on the other foot, so to speak, and it's our turn to try to catch him with 18 to go. But we have a much better shot at it, considering he's only a half a second ahead of me, and he was about a track's length behind me, or a lap's length behind me. So we'll see if we can make up that half a second. We got the draft from Rudiman, and we have the draft behind us from Truex, so we'll see. Maybe it'll help keep our pace competitive, at least on the straightaways. And then as their tires wear a little bit over these next 17 laps, if we take care of our equipment, maybe we'll be all right. Maybe the fresher stuff will start to shine. Who knows? Edwards is leading over Johnson, Burton, Boyer, Jeff Gordon, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Ryan Newman, Mark Martin, and Juan Montoya. I thought Tony Stewart won this race in real life. Yeah, he's in 11th. A couple seconds back. DNFs still Nemechek and Ambrose, so. Lap 83. Man, the only downside about that caution though, like why couldn't it come out like now? we would have had such a much better advantage on the tires. Well, we also could have probably dropped back quite a bit too. So, but
5, 6, 6.
there's Roadblock Harvick doing roadblock things.
Outside.
Oh, Rudo,
Clear all around, all clear.
I need you to pick up your pace there, Chief. Who the fuck is on my tail? Oh, it's Regan. Good Lord. He was up my butt. Like, dude, chill. You saw what happened, right? Yeah, your lead lap, but you're 14th. You have one more car that you can, who can pass you before you're like safe. You're fine. Chill out. We've run a very clean day though. We've gotten loose, crazy loose a couple times, especially on that opening lap. But it's definitely gotten better. And yeah, it's been a good outing. I'm happy with this. It's been good so far. I haven't really been able to get around Rudiman. Regan hasn't been able to get around me either. Or Regan. I think it's just the combination of, I think I'm pretty decent in 1 and 2, and my entry in 3 is pretty good. I just can't do much with the center off of 3 and 4. Like right there, I'm good up to that point, and then I get back on the gas, and it's like I can't do anything. Gained some time though on McMurray. Drifted up just a little bit more than I would like to have done in that turn. Because I keep staring back at Regan Smith. I mean, he does have me wondering, should I let him go? And then he can try to ruffle up. Well, here goes Rudiman, so never mind. I was wondering if I should let someone go to try to ruffle up the 1 for me, or even the 00. Damn it, I saw Regan Smith drop down and I got on the accelerator earlier than I wanted to, and it started to push, so I had to lift the second time. It's those double lifts that I have to do that kill me. I can't put the pedal down until I know I can commit, otherwise I'm done.
6, 9, 7.
Go, Regan. Just go.
Side. Stay high. Clear all around, all clear.
Screw you. Come on, dude. Stop playing. I'm trying to get that spot, and I just... Ugh. This 78 car is really pissing me off right now. Trying to catch the 1, and he's playing games with me. It's like, dude, you're not going anywhere anyway. Relax. Good. Final. Come on, dude. Complete the pass.
Clear all around, all clear.
Thank you. Can you find your accelerator this week, preferably? Thank you. I will try to push you up there if I can hang with you. been waiting for you to finally just get around me. I know we can pull away from Truex. I'm not worried about that.
29,
4 to go. If I saw what I thought I just saw, Rudiman's trying to get around McMurray, and there's, I think, a 29 roadblock up ahead.
28, 9, 7.
Yeah, that's a nice little roadblock up ahead. There's like 3 wide. So that's going to help immensely catching that one car. Holy smokes, we're catching. Just got to make sure we don't get held up either.
Clear. Outside, 29, 06, 3. Be 3 wide. Stay low. Still out there. Clear.
Regan choked. White flag's out for our race leader. I don't know who it is right now. Hang on. Carl Edwards still leading. He's had a good day. Good for Carl. He's had a rough season. Trying to hold on to 17th, I think is going to be the challenge now.
Still there. Stay high.
Good game.
Clear, clear.
Good game, Martin. He ran me high, made contact, he got me. Carl Edwards is going to get the win. Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Burton, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Ryan Newman, Clint Boyer, and Mark Martin are your top 10. Montoya, Rudiman Kenseth, Regan Smith, Reed Sorensen round out your top 15. And then McMurray, Truex, myself, Junior, and Gillen make up the top 20. Logano looks like he's out. Maybe? I don't know what happened to him. Or maybe he's already gone to his pit stall and retired. But Nemechek and Ambrose, 42nd, 43rd, both out of the race. So that was a lot of fun. I do love me some Atlanta. Had a good time. So yeah. Next up, we have Richmond, New Hampshire, and Dover next week, as well as the Las Vegas Trucks hot seat races. So be on the lookout. Anyway, thank you all for the love and support through likes, comments, subscriptions, etc. Means the world to me. It's the reason why I keep doing this channel. If I was doing it for myself, I wouldn't be doing it. I'd probably just be racing for my own entertainment. So, till next time, everybody. Have a great one.